Hello, thank you for joining me again. This is Alicia from Shiloh Nutrition and Wellness. Today is the second part of our keto series, and today we're going to cover, I'm going to try to be really brief about the 10 best things to do for successful keto. The first thing is not going to be very easy. Well, it might be easy for you. It was something that I did within a couple of months, but some people, they do it sooner than that. But I've just realized that if it was going to be successful, I needed to get rid of a lot of things that tempted me. So, anywho, the main thing you need to do is empty your cupboards or pantry and fridge of all processed carbs, which includes pasta, rice, white sugar, bagels, ramen noodles, oatmeal, cookies, any kind of cereal, potato chips, any kind of chips, potatoes, dried fruit, and that's pretty much it. All processed or simple carbs. And if you're not sure, just Google it. Is cereal processed simple or complex carb? And obviously it's a simple carb. So, but yeah, anything primarily that comes in a box, spaghetti, cereal. Okay, so you got it. So that's the first thing. Empty your cupboards and your fridge. Number 2, start at 20 grams of carbs until you're into ketosis. How do you know you're in ketosis? Well, you're going to start losing weight, and you're going to have a certain, it's hard to tell, it's hard to explain, but it's a certain, like a sulfur kind of taste in your mouth. And of course, number 3 would be buy ketone strips. I went and bought mine at Walgreens. They probably have them at CVS or HEB, not HEB, Walmart, or you can buy them online. But you buy ketone strips, and after about a week of no carb, of 20 grams of carbs, pee on the strip, and you'll know by it has a little gauge of the color. If it's a light color, you're into ketones. If it's dark, you're not. And so you can start with that. There's 3 ways of checking your ketones, but that's the first one that I tried, and there's other ones, so we'll get into that. That's another video. But so that's it. 1, empty your cupboards of processed carbs. Start at 20 grams of carbs. 3, buy ketone strips. Number 4, take a few days break before you start buying things for your pantry, before you start filling it up. Until you realize what you really love in keto. I pretty much eat the same thing every day. Avocados, kale, sardines. You can eat sardines, oily, rich, fatty kind of fish like salmon, sardines, those kind of oily fish, grass-fed beef. And so just wait on it. But in the meantime, just figure out what you really love. There's no sense in going to buy 2 bags of kale when you don't even like kale. And number 5, eat fat until you're full. Fat does not spike your insulin like carbs do, which is why this works. So I'm talking bacon, good eggs, avocado, nuts, cheeses, the meats, and like I said, the fish. So eat fat until you're full. Okay. Number 6, eat only when you're hungry. Don't eat in the morning just because they say that's the most important meal of the day. That's not true. That was just said because of the cereal companies. If you follow the trail and who said it, primarily the standard American diet, the SAD diet, if that's what they say, that's what they recommend. It's all about money. Excuse me. So eat only when you're hungry. When you wake up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and you're not hungry, don't eat. Number 7, consume more raw greens, whether in smoothie or juicing or in a salad, but you do need to eat some greens, some salad every day. And if you're going to use some dressing, olive oil or some MCT oil. Number 8, drink more water. A lot of people say that they have, a lot of people have told me that they get headaches when they start the keto. And that's because you need to drink more water, and you need to add a dash of pink salt every time you drink water. That's what I do. I always have my bottled water there, filtered water, with my container of pink salt. And every time I drink some water, I pour it in there, I dash. So I'm dashing pink salt all day, and I do not get a headache. Try it. Ditch the white salt. That's terrible for you. The pink Himalayan salt, I buy the big container at Costco. And it contains over 84 minerals and trace elements that your body needs. So really, you need to do that. You'll feel a lot better. Number 9, buy MCT oil. It's a great supplement and turns into ketones quickly. Your liver converts it into ketones very rapidly. So, and then of course, the types of MCTs are caproic acid, caprylic acid, capric acid, lauric acid. And those are just 6, 8, 10, and 12 carbon chains. And the 6 and the 8 are the best, medium chain triglycerides. And the 8 are the best because they're easier to digest, but the 6 and 8 are the best. And so those are the type of caprylic acid, MCT, medium chain triglycerides. And the 8 and the 10, they suppress your appetite, and the caprylic acid 8 gets rid of your hunger. So that's why they put it in the keto coffee, because it suppresses your hunger, and it goes directly to your brain for brain energy. And it is a form. MCTs are a form of saturated fat. They do not cause heart disease. Again, follow the money. There's a whole story about that. But coconut oil, MCTs are great for you, and they're not just in coconut oil. Other sources of MCTs are in palm oil, butter from grass-fed cows, cheeses, especially goat cheeses, and coconut oil has the most MCTs. Approximately 65% of the coconut is coconut oil, is the MCTs, I'm sorry. And then full-fat yogurt. So that's why coconut oil is really popular, because it has the most MCTs. The MCTs are great for energy and endurance. They speed up your metabolism. It's great brain energy. Your brain does prefer ketones over glucose. Most doctors don't tell you that because they don't know that. But all this new information and studies about ketones and how they affect our bodies, and especially our brains, it's relatively new. Well, not here, but it's maybe for the past 10 years, doctors and researchers and scientists have really done a lot of research on ketones, and they're very, very beneficial. And they have been shown to help Alzheimer's and seizure patients. So there's a lot of studies on that, and that's from Dr. Nicholas Sudano and also Dr. Jason Fung. So all this information I am obtaining from doctors that have done all this research, and that have helped me not have to do all the work, but they've done all this research, and it's quite impressive. But it does prevent heart disease and high blood pressure, and MCTs are also anti-inflammatory. So there's a lot of benefits to MCTs. So you need to go online, or go to maybe Sprouts or one of those health stores that sell MCT oil. They're a great supplement for this keto diet. You can use it in the salads. You can just take a spoonful, a couple of times a day. So that's a wonderful, good fat. So that's pretty much the 10 that I have for you. Oh, and number 10 is be patient. You need to be patient, because this isn't something that your body's not used to of using energy, ketones as energy. They're used to of the glucose, and your body has to transition into this change of energy to ketone energy. So it's going to take some time. So be patient. Try to do those things. Maybe after the holiday. I know it's difficult for a lot of people. All these Christmas cookies and all this food that I know a lot of you are bombarded with at maybe at work or school or everywhere you go. It's just all about food. So I'm not fazed by that anymore. I'm very disciplined. But if you're not there yet, which it takes, sometimes it takes a week or a couple months for some people. But if you're not there yet, maybe you can do this pantry and fridge change after January 1st or the first week of January, however works for you. But I encourage you to do these 10 things, and I will include them on the notes below. And also, if you want to check the blog on my website, Shiloh Nutrition and Wellness, or what else? And that's about it. So I hope you had a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week. And until next time, the next thing I'm going to do a video on is what your grocery list should look like. And so I can help you with that, what I buy typically. And again, it's all about what you like. You may not like avocados. So we have to look for a different fat source for you. But so that's going to be the next video. Might be Friday or Saturday, but for now, I just want to leave you with that, with the 10 easy tips for you to have a more successful keto process. In the meantime, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, just click on below where it says subscribe. Just click on that little button. That way you will be notified of my next videos. So in the meantime, be well, be blessed, and have a good evening. Thank you.